And we are off.
Now, as you mostly know, they will probably both head straight to Link to the Past, because there's only technically one item in Logic and Super Metroid at the beginning of the race like this, so we'll probably see both of them head straight to Link's house or the Sanctuary.
Yeah, there have been some times where we have seen someone doing just a random dip down there and find a vanilla moon pearl or rather vanilla morph ball, but those are rare. Okay, so it's 20 rupees on the Lake Hyla Island, and we will not be coming back for that.
Probably not. Unless we're really strapped for cash. And we got Speed Booster in Link's house. Wow. We're going to be going fast already.
Some would say that the speedrun has officially begun.
I see a red pendant on Desert, a red crystal on Eastern, and a blue crystal on.
Yeah,
Is that a vanilla red pendant, or is that supposed to be the blue one? I can't remember.
it is the blue one that is in the desert. I'm pretty sure in vanilla game is red in Hera.
You're probably right. And we got a tier 3 triple is red rupees, so that's nice. Good start of camp.
Definitely a high tier one. And triple bombs as well, they're by the says by the uncle, so really good start.
Definitely. And the bush crab is just dropping green rupees today, so not really worth it. Uncle's got a heart container.
Where did that bomb come from?
A lucky drop on a kill? I don't know.
No, that was from bush crab.
So he dropped a bomb and rupees?
Yeah.
I didn't know that could happen.
Well, it is the season of giving, so.
I suppose that is true.
It looks like Metroid is also gonna do the same route, going up to checking up what is on that lumberjack. For our information, that was just a missile pack.
There's just a piece of heart growing in the mushroom spot. And a piece of heart in the thieves' hut.
Alright. I am really interested to see what exactly that speed booster though is gonna unlock, because it does put a few things you can get in Metroid.
Yes, it does. Especially early on, it can actually get through some breakable locations where you don't need morph ball or can skip more.
Yeah, absolutely. But Leno Phillips is gonna be the first one to Kakuiko, and he's probably gonna find a bomb somewhere.
I would assume so. I mean, bombs are pretty plentiful, except for when you need.
Yeah. So the first test will give us red rupee, second another red rupee, the third one is a missile pack, and the fourth one is a red rupee.
Well, I mean, he's got the money to buy more bombs, so I mean, that's not too terrible at all.
Yeah. And a spacer as well.
That's always a nice find.
We have already seen a few people asking for the irritating things. A shovel on the bottom person.
Well, we're gonna have to go dig up some trouble here in a little bit. To answer a question in chat, Guy McGuy, we have not seen anything in Super Metroid.
Yeah, normally we don't, because there's only one item that is in logic and it takes quite a while to get there. Yeah, second coup here for Lenopis is gonna find a hammer.
Oh, that's a good find. Nice and early hammer.
That is absolutely gonna help once they get to Minimoldom having a bit of a more reliable weapon than bomb.
That can also allow them to do the entirety of the front of escape.
Okay, how many bombs are we gonna find here, making Lenopis running down to the shop unvalidated?
You got some flying bombs.
Yeah, but not any of the bombs that we were thinking about. So nice that they went ahead and went and buy that basically.
What do we got in the back of the tavern? A bloopy.
Oh, am I quiet?
Chat is saying that you are. I mean, I can hear you. We'll get it fixed, guys. Don't worry. Wow. I didn't know that was happening either. Man, that's... Okay, I'm sorry, guys. The inside of the library was bombs, and the racing game is 300 rupees. I'm pretty sure they're going to go get that.
Seems like it's gonna be the shovel that is the more thinkable thing to do right now, because whenever it's a first quest item, you're gonna have to respect it.
Especially when you're right there and it's close and you have it. Get it out of the way. That way you don't forget about it too. Because I know I've forgotten about. Oh, especially when the fetch quest item is something that is required.
I just put my mic a little bit closer to my mouth then. But yeah, finding that glove actually helps a lot, and Lenopis is just gonna go ahead and follow that one immediately, rushing over to the back of escape.
That's where I would go. I mean, you got the gloves. That's the first thing most people check. First thing when they get the gloves is go to the back of escape.
It is a location very easy to get to. We found our first E-tank, small key, and one of the validation rupees.
Outstanding.
At least a 50-50 bushes filled up Necrotic's bomb count.
And now we're going to have Leno go down and check the dam and then Mini Moldorm. Maybe go to Ice Rod. Ice Rod or Agina, those are usually two checks that are really hard to route in early game because they're so far away from the normal paths.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can route South Shore. You could split them up, having the dam together with Agina, and then have Minimoldon together with Ice Rod, or just go for the reverse one, which would be Minimoldon, Dam, Agina. However, just some extra supplies in the dam. And we're off to Minimoldon.
One of the best caves in the early game. Let's see if we get some value here, or is it going to be all trash today?
With what we have seen so far, I can imagine it being empty, but Lenop is not able to finish one more Minimoldon off.
That sucks. It's a little bit of time loss. I mean, hitting a Mini Moldorm with a hammer is not.
You caught off there.
I'm sorry. It said that hitting a Mini Moldorm with a hammer is rather tough.
Absolutely. It is because of just how where the damage box appears.
Yeah, the hitbox is interesting, to say the least.
Over to Milano! Okay, Lenop is to just kill the middle one with a hammer and then use bombs for the others.
That would be the strategy I would use. And Nitorific is going over to check the desert ledge and probably Agina's cave shortly after.
I love these types of information plays where you go ahead and check different stuff. Like if you got a book, you think of Ether, or once you get Titans, you immediately think, okay, I want to check what you need to enter Mr. Meyer and touch rock. So the fact that he's going checking these information ones is quite nice.
And Agina just has $20.
Yeah. And it looks like Lenopis is just gonna say, I'm gonna wait until I get a sword or something more reliable to kill the mini Moldorms. I'm gonna head to the castle.
Yeah, he's going to go back and wreak some vengeance on those guys. However, he is going to take our first delve into the dungeon of Hyrule Castle and go, quote unquote, rescue Zelda, even though she's already been freed.
Yeah, and we are gonna see Nitofiric using those bombs. Can he get double? Yes, it does.
Their movement is so unpredictable. And we got a lamp in the first chest of Escape. X-ray in Mini Moldorm, $50. $300. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. A fire rod and missile.
That's gonna hurt for Lenopis once he goes back there.
I mean, at least right now it doesn't really unlock anything, so he's not missing out on much, truthfully.
There's still some good early items. The Finding Dumb is really nice. It would be really nice, rather, would I say.
Yes, I would agree. And there's a bottle in the second chest of the dungeon, so there's Sick Kid in logic.
Alright. So yeah, Nitofik now heading over to Ice Rock. One of the more off-way locations that a lot of people do like to just wait with until they have flute or boots. Are we gonna get? That left more to be wanted.
Usually they are. It's a lot of the early one-off checks generally don't have anything worthwhile, but sometimes they do.
Oh, so Nitofik is gonna go and do some swimming.
He will be able to check one item on the hobo, and then we'll be able to go check the Zora ledge and pay off Zora because we've had a astronomical amount of cash in this early game.
Yeah, unfortunately enough, he have not found a bow yet, so if there would be something on Zora Ledge, he can't do the splash deletion to get that item. And look at that, even the mini Moldom in the middle is nice to be today.
It's not very often that they run to the other side, but that's kind of nice.
Especially on the top. I've seen the ones in the bottom do.
And then you can't get out of the doorway because they're just sitting there taunting you.
Yeah. It was almost like the mini Moldom was saying, okay, just use bombs against me to kill me. I'm gonna move over here so you don't have to stress about where to throw the bomb.
And then he still used his hammer. I mean, he got it, so he's finally done. I bet that feels good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that Nitarific's up here, he does not have the Moon Pearl, so he cannot check the waterfall cave because you don't have the ability to change into water walk somehow. That's a glitch that works. I don't know how it works. It just does. And now he's going to check Zora Ledge and Zora. Zora Ledge is missiles, so trash.
All right. So what is the king of all scammers gonna give us today?
Is it going to be value or trash? I'm going to go with trash.
I think we're gonna get a life lesson.
Ah, we got chat saying the single arrow of destiny. That'd be interesting.
That would be fun.
I'd laugh.
Nope, it was a life lesson.
It was a small refund.
Definition on the small in that sentence.
I'd say the percent of how much it was, but my brain's not working right now and I can't do the calculation.
I'm trying. But if there's one lesson I learned, you should never do math on stream.
Yep.
But,
exactly.
but I can look it up.
And now we have Lenifus doing the same checks that Nitorific just did, and Nitorific doing the same checks that Lenifus just did.
And it is 4%.
Outstanding. There we go. Thank you, chat. Thank you, angels.
I didn't even watch that. I brought up the calculator on my computer.
I know 1%. 1%'s easy.
Yeah. Then neat. After finding that life lesson, decides to go back to the castle. So finds herself the lamp. So nice thing, but right now we want to see Eastern and possibly the mountain.
Yeah, we can definitely rescue the old man, and it's in logic because of the lamp. And you can check a couple items inside there without the morph ball. Once you transition over to Upper Norfair, you can do a couple item checks. I did not see. Sorry, go ahead.
Thieves does make a point. Nilo Phillips never checked Dark Cross, even though he got that lamp there.
He did check the back of his scape, though, so he may know that the Dark Cross has nothing.
Yeah, that could also be it.
Because I did not see what the back of this cape has. If the map has not been found and we've checked every other chest, then the map is probably in Dark Cross.
Well, Nidovic is setting up the Death Warp, finding himself in the missile pack.
And Lenifus is giving us that Sahasrara check, or Sassafras check. Sassafrasafra, whatever. You know who I'm talking
Sahasla? I don't know either. But the Green Pendant, though, is known. It's in Swamp Palace.
I bet there's something in there.
Yeah. It's just like with Turtle Rock when it's a pendant. You get suspicious.
Especially with how many checks are inside of that dungeon.
Yeah, one of the more dense locations, absolutely. Okay, so a hot container is what Lenofis decided to skip out on.
So, I mean, luckily he's not missing out on much. Saha's Closet was trash. We are not getting a lot of progression right now. I mean, we are Moon Pearl away from Dark World access, but right now we don't have the ability to do jack squat anywhere.
Yeah, and with the fact that we have not really gotten the other way to get Dark World access, we have not seen any swords, we have not seen a cape yet, so that is not something we think about at the moment.
I'm gonna agree with chat and say it's probably on Death Mountain. Could be in Eastern though. There's more checks in Eastern, but there's probably sitting something like on the Old Man or on inside Spec Rock Cave.
And I'm still looking at that speed booster. I'm gonna think Moonpearl is gonna be after that speed booster.
Well, the first two chests of Eastern have not really been all that exciting.
Yeah.
And we don't have to worry about navigating dark rooms because we already have the lamp, so that makes life easy.
Mm-hmm. We do also have that funny one in Upper Norfair we can get.
Yes, indeed. To answer a question in chat, Bob13426778. Yes, we do need a morph ball to do most things in Super Metroid. There is like a very few amount of checks you can do without it, but generally morph ball gates like 90% of the.
Yeah, that is why more often than not the first item to find when you only do Super Metroid rando is the morph ball on its vanilla location. So basically what we can do with the speed booster, as that question is coming up, is that a few breakable walls you can break if you're doing the speed booster through them. So we can get all the way down to Brinstar, the pink Brinstar.
Now, wouldn't this be killer if we got a vanilla bow? That would be fun.
And thanks so much for that that list we also got in SAT.
Well,
Ooh.
it's not a bow, but it starts with a B. Yeah, it's close, maybe.
Sure.
That opens up desert, which could have something if it's not boots locked, but it's a pendant. So, do you want to go? I would probably check it.
Yeah. The fact that the tech to get the stuff in Super Metroid can be hard if you're not used to it. So just go into desert, what are more easier ones to get. Why not? You also have to determine, do I want to go to desert or do I want to go to the mountain?
And again, I think desert has the same amount of checks as the mountain in Link to the Past. I think it's got 2. Could have 3, but I'm pretty sure it has 2.
I would right now sign the check in up north as the mountain.
The fact that Lenifis is over in Agina's cave makes me think that he's going to go to desert.
Yeah, it would be weird if he would save and quit and go to the mountain at this point. We also did find that ball we have not seen.
We probably won't see a sick kid check until they get back there with the flute or come in the dark world with a mirror or something.
And that would be a bit unfortunate.
Especially if
Because,
it's something like the morph ball.
hey, we had the glove on the Master Shovel. Why not have another fest quest giving us something?
Fetch quests and fetch quests. It happens a lot.
Yeah. Alright, so every item in here can be possibly locked. How much of desert are we gonna be able to do?
Now, here's another question. If it is small key on the torch, do you go steal a small key from the back and continue on? Well, that answers that question.
I would probably still say yes, because if that's when I've been a crystal, I would be more cautious. But because it is a pendant, I don't think that I would.
You can never discount it. Maybe pet's going to be required. Who knows? It's happened a lot.
Well, we do have the book, so we could easily check what's on the pedestal. Well, that is the big key as well. So it's either gonna be an item or map or compass on the torch.
I'm going to go with a sword. Sword's going to be on the torch.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh. Just a piece of heart. Oh well.
You were half right. But there is the burrito.
The question is, do you go and kill Lanmo with one heart and a hammer? And
does have
a fire rod.
Yeah, the fire rod makes it very much doable.
That's true. I forgot about the fire rod.
I like this. He's gonna go up and get some fairies. Does he know the block though? There we go.
Yeah, it's a trick. It's the other side from the back. It's always fun to get. You know, they dupe you like that.
Yeah. And it seems like Nitro Rick is thinking about the same play.
He's got to be careful with the fire rod. He's only got 8 shots, and it takes 6 to kill Enmo. So you gotta make sure you don't miss.
They do have the lamp though they can use to light the torches.
Indeed, and there's a couple magic decanters in some of those pots right outside.
Isn't it just one?
I don't know. It could be just one. I don't remember.
If I remember correctly, it's 2 hearts on the bottom, 1 magic, and 1 set of arrows.
Okay. I mean, you know it better than I do, for sure.
Oh, okay. We are going for speed instead of mana.
It's a bold play.
Well, it does have the hammer, which would give tempered damage if we wouldn't get enough firewall shots off. He got 1 hit in. Oh, what, was that a double hit?
I don't know. Well done.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Oh, for wave beam, huh? Well, that negates having to do any wave gate glitches.
Yeah.
So that's Spazer and Wave. That's kind of a nice addition.
Yeah, definitely gonna help them a bit in the early Super Metroid with the damage.
And now I think we're gonna head up the mountain and go check out what Old Man has. Go see what's in Upper Norfair and see what Spec Rock has.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the second only thing they can do.
Oh, Lenopis has not been in Back of Escape yet. But we're probably gonna see that from Neat.
And Lenifis is going to go check the Dark Cross, which he skipped earlier, which we already know is a hard container, so...
Yeah. Imagine if Lenopis now, after checking this, would just run over to check the bottle and then go up the mountain and find a morph bottle there or something.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. You think it would be better to go route in the sick kid right now or do it later? You're pretty close right now, so it's hard to say. You know, do I come back or do I not come back? Oh, Lenifis is going to go check Ped.
Yeah, that is actually quite a good choice because of it. It will give them confirmation if desert is something that was not a waste of time.
Old Man was just carrying some good old-fashioned flying explosives.
Wonderful. Oh, we are gonna get the bottle merchant. Or the ball, or the sick kid rather. And just Did we just go in and steal his lunch money?
Technically, he gave it up. We didn't steal it.
Different wording.
Hey, he offered it.
If it says, oh my god, Moon Pearl in Spec Rock.
There it is. There's your Dark World access.
And Nito was always running away from there.
He's like, if I could walk faster, I would walk faster.
Yeah.
That's going to open up a whole lot of doors.
Get your hypes in chat, guys. Some kind of flying bomb. Wonderful. Just some
Womp
supers.
womp. That's depressing.
That is actually the one I've seen the most on pedestals when it comes to SMZ3.
I think the most common pickup in Super Metroid would be missiles. So I think it's got a high, like 50% of them are missiles. So I mean, that's a lot of chance.
Yeah. It looks like Nito is gonna go into the Dark World through Willies of Outcast and Skullwoods. Considering that he does have Fire Rod, he could want you to go there, but he still needs to find a sword somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, the lack of any serious weapon is getting tough. Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't kill Mothula without a sword. The hammer hitbox is kind of trash.
Yeah. And the fact that you can't get to Mothula without a sword.
Yeah, so it's Thieves Town would be a better decision in my opinion.
Yeah, but there are some people who just hate doing hammer blind.
Oh, I definitely don't. I can't kill blind with a hammer, but I know so. These guys probably can.
Yeah, probably.
I actually personally like doing Kingdom of Maria blind. I think that's fun.
That is really fun.
And here we go. First Dark World, we get the map check. All right, we got blue pendant, mire, green pendant, swamp. We already knew that, and red pendant or red crystal at.
Interesting layout.
I really hope we don't have to see mire. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to see ice. No, I don't like ice, so.
Yeah.
And Nito is taking that dip into Skull Woods, even though he can't clear it. He might find a sword in here. Who knows?
Could very well happen. There are 4 of them in total in the seed, so why not? Okay, they're not gonna be trapped in here at least.
That's always a nice thing. Being trapped really kind of stinks.
It just takes a long time to get out.
And there's a blue piece, so that's one item so far. If he finds the other item, he's probably just going to bail.
Yeah, then he can just return back here when he's in go mode, basically. So another burrito of information.
I think that Leno is going to go fake flipper to the waterfall cave.
That is actually quite an interesting gamble.
Very interesting.
For all we know, flippers could be super deep in the seed. So if he finds something good there, that could put him really into a really nice advantageous position. So. Okay, so a skull. Oh wow, the bow.
Oh, and the cave! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Someone should call Phantom Rio because that's gotta be the cane.
Oh my! Oh my! So that means we're gonna need the flippers before then. So that immediately that opens up clearing both Pod and Eastern.
Yeah, finding that one, that is mega value. Absolutely.
So now we have both of our red crystals in logic. Well, okay, available, not in logic, but available.
And remember, Nito has already been up there. He should not have his fuss at all about Waterfall Cave at this point. Interesting thing though that Nito decided to go to the back as well. I know a lot of people would wait for that until the sword, but wow, we're gonna actually get some Super Metroid checks from Leno.
Oh, I forgot this. I almost forgot this was a combo randomizer. At this point, we've been in Link to the Past for so long.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect setup there.
Yeah, it's in logic for people who know how to do that kind of stuff, but I would not come back to Super Metroid unless I found the Morphball, or I didn't have another choice because I'm terrible at this.
I usually set it up from the landing. Yes, the speed dash through a wall is in the normal logic. I mean, getting a bomb jump. Okay.
So it looks like what's his nuts has the the last item, Mothula.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, I've been brain farting all morning, afternoon, evening, whatever, just all over the place.
So Lenos has to leave 2 items behind back here.
So far, it's been trash. There's bombs, either bombs or bomb capacity below, sticks behind, and a VTORP up top. So not.
Yeah. And on bumper ledge we just have a 300.
So we're probably not coming back for that either.
I just hate that pitfall you can fall down to there if you are not careful.
It's there because it sends you down to show you how to shine spark. It's totally useful if you forget that it's there, which I tend to.
Yeah, but at this point I don't want to see that place.
That's
Oh wow,
true.
okay. Bombos in Pink Brimstar. The irritating thing with Pink Brimstar, it takes forever to get back if you came here through speed.
Yes, indeed.
And because it
But
got
it's
that
not very. It's not
bombos,
very. Sorry, go ahead.
because it got that bombos, you don't want to save and to do a hard reset or soft reset to get back. But look at that flippers for neat.
Well, that puts the bow in the Ganon logic. Outstanding. That might push him to go over to Waterfall Cave sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and with the bombos that Leno just found, we can almost enter Ice Palace.
Yeah, and with the current setup, we could almost clear it if the key layout was, well, okay, logically clear it if the key layout was okay.
Nice little science block there from Leno.
That's one of my favorite tricks that I can't do. It's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, how much more is he gonna do in Super Metroid? Oh, we have the flute.
Oh my! It's a
The whole
shame that we don't
game.
have the mirror.
Yeah, the whole game is suddenly opening up.
All we need is mitts, and then we can go check out Meyer, all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah.
It could be vanilla mitts or French vanilla mitts. That would be cool. Not yet.
Yeah. So plasma as well for Nito.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. However, look. I didn't quite see. Was that a setup for Death Warp or was that just accident?
I think that he was low and decided to take a death warp just to refill his hearts. It was safe.
So both.
Just an energy tank on the morph ball pedestal. And I
Yeah.
believe he's got one more check that's technically not in logic. Oh, wait, we have speed booster, so it is in logic.
Yeah. Oh, it is the beautiful rare 100 green rupee.
It's a shame that we haven't put in silver and gold rupees, because that would be cool.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be pretty. Just look at how much you can't see him.
Does he have a Shine Spark stored?
Yep.
Oh, what? I didn't know you could do
Oh,
that. That's awesome.
he barely missed the first one. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, you can store science block through elevators.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he almost got a trick as well. That was so close.
Another 300. I think that's our final $300 that we have in the game already. Because Nito's already spent 500, right?
Yeah, I already spent 500.
So this begs the question: where is the morph ball? Where could it be?
Well, if I really want to find the screw attack right now because that would put the first one in gauntlet as where the morph ball could.
That could be exciting.
Yeah, but probably at this point it's in pod because of just how much there's there.
Yeah, that's definitely true. There's 5 item checks there, I believe.
Okay, so we have to take the big chest.
I definitely missed what was in the big chest of Thieves Town. Alright, so now here comes Hammer Blind with six hearts. This is always fun. It's a lot harder to stay on script with the hammer because the hitbox is so wonky. To answer your question, yes, the lumberjack has been checked. I believe it was just missiles. And that's why Hammer Blind sucks. And now the fight is a lot harder because you can no longer keep it on script, which is it's hard to do with a hammer. It's even harder to do when the fight starts off script. Lenofist picked up his flute in here, and he's going to be heading around and doing all the other stuff that we've already seen. Nidovic is going to continue to hammer his head into blind. The pun was not intentional, but it happened. I think at some point it becomes a matter of pride saying, no, you ain't gonna beat me. But at this point, I would say, yeah, I'm coming back later for sure because I get angry, so I'd walk away. And that's what he's choosing to do. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Blind has a weapon, so or not a weapon, an item. So he knows it's there and it's crystal anyway. So we're gonna have to come back to it at some point. But right now, come back to it when it's a little bit easier to clear with the sword, cane of Burna, something like.
Sorry about that. My dog decided to have a bar competition against the mirror.
That's fine. That's okay. We're gonna see Alec Baldwin's digging game and see how many digs it takes.
Hopefully not too many.
8 digs for a piece of heart. That's not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Lenifis took a death in Thieves Town. I don't believe it was intentional.
I do quite like the route Nito does. If imagine if he would have found tempered, he could have just decided to take the frog on the world tour. So this I quite like this route that he's doing.
Yeah, now he's gonna head over to the not so hype cave. Although today it could be hype. It seems to be like every other race, it's hype and it's not hype. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of goodies awaits us.
With the fact that it is SMZ3, it brings up the percentage a bit of if it is a good cave or a bad cave.
I'm kind of hoping for a good cave, but I get a feeling it's not going to be a good cave.
Well, the first check is gonna be some supers. The second is a hot container, 50 rupees, the bloomerang, and a red rupee.
That was a letdown.
At least they have a stun price unlocked. Don't know why they would need that at this point, but you know.
I would go to pod, for sure.
Yeah, that is the most dense stuff, the densest thing right now.
I would probably check Pyramid Ledge and then maybe do Catfish. But if you do, if Nito does Catfish, he's going to Orphan Waterfall Cave for a long.
Yeah, absolutely. If he got the mirror, I would definitely be more inclined to do it, to do Catfish, not knowing what's in the waterfall.
Oh, I'll never say no to health.
Yeah, it's early enough in the seed. How he is gonna orphan the waterfall cave.
That's rough.
In one way, it's not too bad because ice is a crystal and will be in fruition at some point, so could put point in that way eventually. But yeah, right now it's looking like it is gonna be a pod that gives us something. And just imagine if there isn't a small key in that first test.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. He can bottle glitch it though, so.
Yeah. Okay, our friendly neighborhood catfish. What do you have for us today?
Let's be some value. We need some value.
Absolutely. Well,
That's not value.
At least he liked that we came and visit him.
I mean, he gave us a piece of his heart, so I guess he's not so bad. He's better than the Grinch.
Yeah.
Lenifis successfully taking down Hammer Blind. What does Blind have for us? The best meringue. Outstanding. So both of our boomerangs are kind of.
Yeah, kinda.
And Nito's going to go activate his flute, which may point him up to the witch's hut and get him closer to Waterfall. Hopefully.
Oh mighty duck, I use this tune to summon you. I need your help on my quest. Get some travel is my request. Oh mighty duck, I use this tune to summon you.
Excellent. That's quite original.
Thank you.
And Lenifist realized right now that his bow and cane are in logic.
Yeah, that is gonna just make him head over to Pod. And Nidovic is actually gonna go ahead and do that waterfall cave.
That's very good for Nito, because that's going to catch him back up to Leno.
Yeah.
Man, what a stacked waterfall cave. That's outstanding.
Yeah, it is.
It's time for Eastern and Pod, though. Now you got to. You got all the equipment to clear both of them. Go destroy.
Yeah, absolutely. Although imagine if Morphball was in Upper Norfair this whole time and they skipped it earlier because they were more amazed with the moon.
That is true. It's possible. I'm not going to say very likely, but it's possible. We'll see.
Yeah. So Nito decides to do Eastern first.
Without having the mirror, you're gonna get warped out to the front. You just fly back down to 5, and hammer over to the Dark World. So that means it's good. It's the better routing decision at this point in time with the current equipment.
Yeah.
Leno's gonna get his disappointment cave.
Yeah.
Now, I believe all the dungeons that we've set foot in so far, the boss has had an item, and we just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Nito Riffe tried to kill that little cabbage thing with his sword that he doesn't have.
Yeah. Interesting enough, Nenopon is not activating the flute to fly over here. Have you forgot to go and activate it?
Maybe he forgot he has it?
Ooh, that is quite sad.
Having only a bow to take out all those enemies is kind of challenging.
Yeah, it is. You basically bring out the dead cane at that point to take care of the front enemies.
He's foregoing the quick kill and just shooting them as they come.
Yeah, deciding to play safe. And a piece of heart, so we're off the pod.
That's like quarter of a vanilla, right?
Yeah, kinda. I would consider that French vanilla.
So now Pod's gonna be next, and Pod's gonna give 5 checks and hopefully something. I mean, there's got to be something here. at this point. It wouldn't surprise me if Dino Kitty has our morph ball.
I mean, it's totally to be valuable. I don't think that's what I was looking for, though.
Now, before we get into Pod, we do have to pay everybody's favorite extortionist, Kiki the Monkey, who's going to extort $10 just to walk with us, and then another $100 to open up the darn door.
Hey, he probably has a family that he needs to feed.
Make that 120 rupees now that you take damage. When you take damage with Kiki following you, Kiki runs away. And then you have to repay him or her to do the job you need him to do.
Yeah, I don't think we have ever determined what the gender of Kiki is. So
I'm not gonna lift up the tail to find out. So that can be something else.
The Nop is also no. It also forgoes the quick kill.
Well, Pod's bow locked.
We do get one of our medallions though, so that's nice.
It's 2 out of 3, so that lowers the chance of us being able to not get into Turtle.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
Yeah, I do too.
The seed's been fairly linear, honestly. It's giving us all the items to go in the same direction, so both of our runners are just following the items that are given to them.
Yeah, with a few baits here and there, with, for example, desert or something like that. Yeah, as someone said in chat, never tell us the odds. Just like with never do math on stream.
That's true. Very true. I will never ever try to calculate the odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field, so don't worry about that.
Not me either, but I do know it's quite low.
Yeah, it's not favorable. So far, Pod has been pretty uninteresting. A bunch of keys and a missile so far.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused of what Nita was doing there.
I believe that he's skipping the key for a key chest. I think that the one where the big key normally, the vanilla big key chest, I think is always the key. I don't know. Maybe.
Not necessarily, but that. Why didn't he just go up and check that still? He still had to walk from the front and use a small key.
I got no idea. I don't know. I don't know how to read minds yet. I'm working on it, but it's not a very easy skill to.
I can imagine. But yeah, there are always 4 small keys in the front.
And then you need 2 for the back. 3 for the back. Well, 2 for the back and 1 for the boss, I suppose.
Yeah. Is that our first golden upgrade?
I don't know. I kind of loop the arrow pickups and the upgrade pickups as the same thing.
Okay.
But I believe he has enough keys to successfully complete the dungeon now, so he's looking for the big key. And if the big key's The big key is probably not on. Well, it could be. I don't know. I don't know the logic anymore.
Imagine it being at the front there this whole time. But for what I think right now, the killer, I don't think he's there. He would have to have one more key here at this point then.
I would agree. I think he's gonna have a key. So I'm betting that the next chest he opens has the big key in it.
It would make sense. And he's setting up the death warp as well. Rip.
Wow, this is the most depressing pod I've ever seen.
Yeah.
However, it is a red crystal, and Eastern Palace is also a red crystal. So Pyramid Fairy could have something.
All of this for Morph Ball on Pyramid Fairy.
I've seen worse. I mean, I've seen Shaq Tool have Moon Pearl, so I mean, it can be worse.
Imagine if that would be hookshot actually that is how progressing inside Fat Fairy.
She prefers to be called the pleasantly plump fairy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna say behind the big red bomb then.
Yeah, I'm just kind of out of things to say at this point. This pod is very, very dull. We found nothing but trash. This whole thing has been like just a venture of boredom, trying to give us. Yeah, it gave us ether, but I mean the rest of it's like, meh. We're here getting a bunch of crap because we have to be here.
Yeah.
Ether could be nothing though.
Oh, absolutely. There is a sense for that.
For all we know, both dungeons that require medallions both require bombos, which is some.
Yep. Wait, imagine if we would find titans inside of behind the big red bomb that would lead us to having to go to Pink Brimstone with speed booster to be able to get into Ice Palace for the Morph Ball.
Technically, right now, if they got the mitts, they could actually go. You just chuck the boomerang and done. Kidding. If you could actually go pretty deep into TR if you get the mitts.
Yeah.
Or I lied. No, you can get there. Right? No, you can't.
How do you get to
can't get
east side?
You can't, because I forgot.
Well, number one is area suit.
We get a suit before we get a morph ball? What is this?
Well,
Hmm.
that's funny.
What does that actually do for us right now? Anything?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Now it's gonna be. It's gotta be. It has to be a pyramid fairy check.
Yeah, Bubble Mountain is unlocked.
You can get to Bubble Mountain without morph ball.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with Super Metroid.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
the normal way you get out of Bubble Mountain, we can go that way with Speed Booster.
Gotcha. I'm still thinking Pyramid Fairy is going to have something.
Yeah. Well, Nito was making sure that he that he gave the vendor the right amount before buying the bomb.
Yeah, and them bomb guys like to rip you off. Man,
Oh.
those high noxes hit like a train when in green mail.
Yeah, they do.
Them little toothy plant things help or hurt like crazy too. I don't even know what they're snapdragons, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay then, what are we getting? The Singular of Destiny and Supers.
Wow, jabaited.
So,
Jabaited.
up to Norfair then. Just like I said before.
That was total trash. Gee.
Oh, we're not going there.
It's going back to the village of outcasts.
Is he going back to Thieves Town?
I mean, he does have more capability of killing blind, but it's not significant. I mean, he's just got to kill blind, so it's nice quick to get in there and get it done. Maybe he thinks that's where Morph Ball is.
I guess so. Also, from Lenoppi's side here, wouldn't it be quicker to save and quit, and then go pick up the big red bomb and then do the pyramid into catfish?
I don't know. I don't actually count the time it takes to do things. I just do things that I think work. I don't know. I wing it most of the time, kind of like this. I just wing it.
Alright then. But imagine how a lot of these things they're doing right now could have been skipped if they went to Norfair when they picked up the the Merle.
Yeah, it's hard to say. This is it's kind of a slow opening, but it's not terrible. And Nidorefi's going to go with Kane of Samaria strats, which is infinitely safer and far more entertaining. Because you just hit him with a block and make him run into it on his own.
Yeah. I would actually quite honestly love to see a video game that works with this type of mechanic. Do you know if there is one?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I think it would be fun. Well, the crystal amount is equalized between the runners.
We're halfway done with the crystals, and we haven't even seen a Super Metroid boss.
Yeah. Well, they haven't been able to do that yet.
You'd almost forget this is a Super Metroid combo randomizer if you weren't paying attention to the top of the screen.
Or the background.
Or the background.
Alright,
Oh.
and then. What are we getting?
Both of them headed there at the same time. Both of them turning on Plasma Beam. As if you pick up Spazer and Plasma inside of Link to the Past, oh my god, there's a sword behind Croc.
Oh, there's a 50 rupee over there.
If you get the as I was saying, get the Spazer or Plasma Beam in Link to the Past, it turns itself off in Super Metroid. That way, you don't break the game with having both of them activated at the same.
Yeah. Oh, is Lenopoulos going for the Spark? Yes, he is. Time for Bubble Mountain. And we're also, of course, gonna take the item down here. What that is? It is
Power
Power
bombs.
Bomb.
I would. Oh, you can't pick it up because you don't have more fall. Derp.
Yeah. In one of my SMZ3s, that was Moon Pearl, and I didn't have Morphle yet. Well, that's just a piece of heart.
Well, we're starting to run lower and lower on items.
Yeah. Well, we could theoretically do wall jumps up to the ones at the top of the mountain. Okay, cool. I'm gonna head over and check the speed booster location.
Can we get to Crocomire without Morph Ball?
I want to say yes. Well, it was not. Well, our progression was not on the speed booster. Okay, so we can also make our way across the gap here and check the one location on the. Yeah, we also have the Rain Beaver, of course.
Well, so far Wave Beam missiles is just missiles.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to be an hour and 12 minutes in to have both runners at the same place. That's just showing how linear this seed has been.
And still no sword or the morph ball. Well, Nito, you don't want to kill that enemy. You want to keep that enemy alive.
Yeah, doing that damage boost is pretty tough because those enemies don't like to cooperate with where they want to go.
Yeah. Oh, nice job there, Nepolis. He's been rewarded with 10 arrows.
more trash.
Basically, everything is going in the dumpster today.
That means the back half of this seed's going to be loaded.
Yeah. Well, we are getting a reset from Nito to get out of here.
Yeah, after seeing that he's got nothing down there, I don't blame him for leaving. There's nothing there.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a way to get out here. It is a speed spark threat. And he forgot to open it first. Well, he
Or
got
you
to
can
wall
just
jump
do
out at
that.
least. Yeah. So they're getting a question. Is this easy seed? I would say no.
This is harder than some of the hard logic seeds I've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Nidofika has not checked the Brinstar yet, so we're gonna go ahead and do that instead.
I mean, he's going to be rewarded with a big fat nothing like he was in Norfair, so he doesn't know that. But
yeah,
and Leno does look like he's making the play to Croc. I believe this is the direction of Crocomire. Anyway.
Yeah, there is. I think you can go the other way as well. No, you need the power bombs to get the other way.
There he is. And as I always say every week, always bet on Croc.
Yeah.
Croc always seems to have something.
Would you say that Croc is Aga, but in Super Metroid?
I'd say Spo is probably more of the Aga of Super Metroid.
Okay, gonna set up the speed here,
Oh
and there
my
it is!
goodness!
Who generated this seed?
Hour and 15 minutes in, and our morph ball is behind Crocomire.
That is so ugly. And this is sad for Nido, because he could have got such a big advantage if he did Croc here.
Yep, always bet on Croc. Always bet on Croc. He's always got something. We also know that on the Croc escape is a sword.
Yeah. And Lenopolis is gonna set up the science block to get across to the one item on the left.
And Nidorifics. Oh my god, it's another sword! Oh my goodness! What is going on here? So that's going to be a Master Sword by the time he gets out of here.
I'm so glad I decided to stand up on this seed because I would have fallen off because how stupid this book.
This is insane. This is so crazy.
Yeah. And now he's going to vanilla morph ball. Oh no.
And Lenofis is farming supers to do a super gate glitch to try to get somewhere that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, in the bottom room to the item on the right. That you would need either the grapple beam
Right, grapple beam.
or space.
It's a very nice mock ball for a super missile.
Okay, he's gonna set up the speed here as well to get across to the other side.
Doesn't look like he made it.
Nope.
We still don't have any power bombs, so this is becoming a problem.
Yeah. Surprised I don't have that yet.
He's trying to set up a short charge to get through those blocks there, but this is going to be tough.
Yeah, it is. It is a really, really tough setup for that. But at least we know one power bomb location. And it looks like Nero is really, really confused where to go next.
Yeah, I would have to agree. He's trying to figure out where to go.
I'm not surprised at this point about being confused about this.
I'm confused, and I'm not even running it.
I probably would have finished it because I wouldn't think about Croc. As you can tell, I'm not very good at SM. I'm better at A Link to Past.
Oh, by far, I am far better at Links to the Past. Super Metroid, I've beaten twice.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna head over and check the item up this way.
This is Crumble Tower. I remember this location. And it's an open.
At least is something they can use, a nice quality of life item. And it looks like Nito has figured out what he missed.
That's good. Just gonna put him slightly behind, but not irreparably. He still has a chance to make up.
Yeah. Okay, gonna set up another source here.
Short charges are murderously difficult. I cannot do them at all.
With the fact that I'm not good with other techniques, I have not even considered learning sword charges yet.
But I understand the premise behind it, and I get the whole tap 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 thing. But man, I just can't get the timing down to save my.
Yeah.
And now we got Nito taking down Crocomire. He's gonna be slightly frustrated with what he finds back.
Yeah, because in that he left the area to value Pink Brinstar.
If he had a power bomb, I'd say he'd probably power bomb himself.
Mm-hmm. Or he just picks it up, leaves, go to Link to Past, and then do the frustration bomb.
I'd do frustration bombos at that point.
Yeah, that would fit.
And he's keeping his composure, so he's just gonna keep tracking on. There's our first power bombs inside the cathedral.
122 in. That is irritating.
This is insane. I'm glad I got my comfy chair today.
Yeah. Unfortunately, mine is in the attic, so that would not be possible right now to get.
Lenafist forgot to do the. Got rid of those blocks again, but he just jumps right out like it's nothing.
Well, he did that earlier before as well, so.
He's good at it. Well, what can I say? The man's good at it.
Yeah. Nice setup there for Nito.
And Leno's gonna go check Ice Beam.
I am so impressed with people who are able to do that upway into morph ball state that you can get there.
Truthfully, I didn't know there was another way, so I spent like 45 minutes trying to get up where that way, not knowing that I could just go up the other.
Yeah.
But now that we have Morph Ball, we can do everything.
Yeah. We're still a little bit low on power bombs. We are gonna get more soon, so he still has to value what he does.
Answer a question in chat. Say Ryu, no, he did not.
He did not.
He got a sword from behind Crocomire, but not from the one from Escape. And the cosine room, or sine room, or trigonometry room, or whatever you want to call it, has a blue.
You got out again, so I'm just gonna say that wasn't. He got an A-tank.
Sure, I don't know why I'm cutting out. That's kind of depressing.
Nito actually getting the sword source and finds as a missile pack. He really needed something good there to get value out of that.
That was an excellent shine spark there across the way too.
Yeah, he nailed that.
This is more hard level tricks that I've seen in the past couple hard logic races I've commentated. This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! We have another fest quest on our side.
It's a shame we can't get. No, we can't get to it. We have a hammer. Ah, Derby. It's
Yep.
been so long. I forgot.
Yeah, this is a little bit loopy.
It's a shame we don't have somebody to blame for the seeds anymore. It's all done by machine now.
Well, you can blame the person who turns on the machine.
Yeah, yes and no. Machine's just doing what it's told.
I like what Asil said though, what someone wrote, but I'm not gonna say what it is.
Yeah, I'm not blaming anybody, especially when they're not here to defend themselves.
Isn't that the best time to do it?
I mean, I'd prefer to say it to their face.
Yeah, that is true. So Nito is gonna try another the sword spark here.
And we have our first Super Metroid boss down with Kraid. An hour and a half in.
Yeah. So probably power bomb here. Nope, an E-tank. I was close.
I mean, that's Super Metroid related, so yeah. Oh, he got the short charge. Excellent.
Yeah,
So there's the Master Sword.
He did a slightly easier version where you have a little bit more wiggle room with the fact that you can fall off and still get it.
Well, I mean, if you can do it at all, you're impressive. I can't do that.
Yeah.
That could be the only sword we find. To be honest, at this rate.
Yeah, and the only sword up to GT. I think we're gonna get out in the next sword in GT.
That's not a very nice prediction for our runners.
Well, I've cursed a lot of people before in the Link to the Past, so I'm trying to continue my branding.
So now where do we go?
Yeah, well, they're gonna get Bubble Mountain finished at least. But yeah, after that, we have a lot of stuff to do back in Brinstar.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in Link to the Past is still pretty well gated. We don't have mitts, we don't have hookshot, we don't have mirror, so we're still kind of stuck. But we're gonna spend some time in here, so we're gonna have to wait, find out what we're gonna get. Hopefully, we get.
Right now, what is on our site at the moment is definitely Gravity Suit. Gravity Suit, Grapple Beam, or Space Jump. One of those three.
Yeah, having a can fly would be great. Looks like the wave beam item was just more missiles. So, trap.
Yeah. Thankfully, they didn't soft lock themselves by going there earlier.
Yeah, it's a good decision on their part.
The best decision. Okay, who is gonna get the damage boost first?
I thought we were watching the same stream for a second. I didn't realize it. Oh, at the same time.
The synchronization is real.
What is going on here? This has got some kind of value here. No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Oh.
And we're getting the reset because there was nothing here, so he can just leave by resetting.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Did he remember to save after Craig though?
Yes, he did.
Okay, good.
So he's going to go out to the portal, he's going to save and quit, and he's probably going to hard... Oh, no, he's going to do something here. Where's it going? Activate the...
Yeah, he's finally gonna activate the flute.
And then what? He's already checked over everything, right?
Well, they have to clean up Brinstar, so they can get to they can get to wreck ship with the speed booster strats. They can get up to and do the first set in Gauntlet, and the other one on the right side of the landing. They also have a few more things down by Vanilla Morph Ball.
True, they also have the ability to get to the waterway and do that check as well.
Yeah.
Wreck
Yeah,
ship seems like a pretty decent choice. There's a lot of checks there.
Yeah, there is, and the fact that they have speed booster as well just makes so that you can clean out everything in wreck ship.
While we are going over items that we've already seen, it is a good idea to shout out our runners, Nidorific and Lenifis. Give them a follow because they're putting on a good show. Also, give out a shout out to our tracker, Miss Iris Isothis. I butchered that. Isothias? I don't know. I'm sorry, I butchered that. There she is right there. I don't know why the runners aren't working, but there she is. Our lovely tracker. She's doing all the button clicking behind the scenes, keeping us honest.
I can imagine today would be a pretty relaxing show of clicking buttons.
Yeah, there's definitely ISO.
ISO teeth.
I'll try to remember that.
Well, at least it was not. At least they didn't have to do the mini boss at the start of the game.
I'm just gonna call her Iris from now on. It's just easier.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
That way I don't sound like a fool on stream all the time, you know? Criteria Power Bombs has what? What are we getting today? More Power Bombs. That's good.
That is actually very, very useful. That will help so that we might not get soft locked behind a bombable wall or something.
And now we're gonna get a check at the front of Gauntlet. We haven't even seen anything in the Gauntlet yet, so it's kind of nice to actually see something different.
Yeah.
And we have a good amount of health and everything to get. Oh, an ice beam. That's nice.
That's very handy. We will not have to do power bomb strats to get to Mother Brain today. Okay, so what is back? What's in the back of the gauntlet then?
Oh. Now we can go fast. Now we can go fast. It doesn't open anything, but we can go fast.
Yeah. And I quite like Leno's route here because it just gives him the possibility to be able to fully clear where he had been.
Both of our runners are getting us the Crate DLC today.
Yeah, unfortunately. I always hated that hand.
Well, it's there for a reason. He's trying to protect himself. You're trying to shoot him in the face. He's like, please don't.
Still. I'm trying to go fast here. Well, there was a lot of piece of a heart here back here. Wasn't that one there was there in the beginning there was one?
To be fair, you kind of walked into Kraid's house and shot him. That's it, you know. It's not very nice.
I guess.
Ooh, half magic. That's nice. That's a comfort of life item.
Absolutely.
And now we're going to drop down and see what the Etacoons got for us. The lovely little creatures that show you how to do a wall jump. And I still suck.
Yep. Okay, I have been standing up long enough time to sit down in the second comfiest chair I have.
Lenov is making his way back into Pink Bryn. We can check now. We can check the Spore Spawn Supers. We can check a lot of stuff here now.
Yeah. And we're gonna get Spacer Check here from Nitro Rick.
More power bombs. Always nice.
Nice.
Mission Impossible having an energy tank, so that's again more health. So we're up to 7 of those on Lenopez's side, which is really nice to have.
Yeah, we are quite healthy so far. We just need to get a gravity suit and we will be solid with defensives.
Getting the Spore Spawn skip with one shot, very easy to do.
Just make sure you're standing on the right pixel and you get it.
Getting Blue Mail behind Spore Spawn, that's kind of nice. Because considering our health and Link to the Past is a little...
Yeah, that is quite decent. But yeah, as you're saying here, some very nice quality of life items.
Another energy tank. This is very healthy. This is making life easier and easier with every step.
Is it trying to make up for having a very bad seed at the start?
Sometimes it does do that. I've had seeds like that very similar.
I can imagine.
Oh my goodness! There's another sword in the charge beam location. Below the charge beam location. Why can't he pick that?
What? What's happening?
What was that? That's weird.
Okay, so you have to get it on the way back. Then that's weird.
So that's our third sword. That's nice.
Very nicely done there by Leno as well. Yeah, that is gonna be Master Sword for Leno.
Nah, it wouldn't matter if he didn't get a second upgrade. That is his second upgrade. The reason why it's red is because of the color palette of the room it's in. It can't produce the blue, so sometimes it happens in certain rooms.
Unfortunately, Nito only got one of the sides. However, he was quite lucky, got the right one there.
Very lucky. He would have been very frustrated to see that and have to come back.
Yeah. Would you at that point just say, okay, yeah, I don't want to have to go up there. Hopefully, there's nothing. I don't need to get the boost in this seed.
I doubt it. The boots
Yeah,
give you a sizable advantage, so I mean, he would bite the bullet and go do it.
yeah.
And now Lenifus is going to climb Red Tower and probably go do Wreck Ship.
Yeah, using that ice beam to his advantage.
To be fair, chat, sometimes the ice rod is red in sort of Super Metroid, so it does get.
It happens. Okay then. What do we have here?
But Ira's telling us that the canes and the rods face different directions, so you know which one's which. I didn't know that. Honestly, I never paid close enough attention.
Me neither. Okay, so probably wreck ship of this.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. He's headed that way. He's gonna check the this nice red room here. I just totally blanked the name. He said, "No more E-tanks. I'm good."
Funny. He has a lot though.
We're still missing a lot of vertical movement abilities in Super Metroid. We don't have space jump. We don't have high jump boots or bombs, so we can't fly.
Yeah, unfortunately. Gonna have to rely on those science sparks. And they can be irritating at time to time.
Well, heart piece in the moat, and it's just gonna be our entrance into Wreck Ship. Here.
And hole in one.
What is in the Super Metroid version of the Harmless Hellway?
More
power
bombs.
bombs. Excellent.
Quite nice to get here because the bomb count starting to go a little bit low.
And here we go with everybody's favorite Ghost of Argus.
Fan tune.
Or Space Elephant, or Ghost Elephant, or whatever. There's a whole bunch of names for him.
Doesn't that go for nearly every single boss in any video game ever?
I'd say that's probably true, yeah.
Very nice to have Spacer on this fight. It helps a lot with taking care of the fire. Why didn't he spawn any fire?
I don't. Maybe he got stunned by the missiles? I don't know. However, I do realize that we are just one item away from our microwave beam.
Yeah. And there we go. The space elephant is down.
Excellent.
And look there, now it was a silvery sword. Because it was tempered here.
That doesn't even make sense. This game just doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, it is a sci-fi game.
We've only found 3 swords so far. We're still missing the 4th location. We don't know where that one's at yet.
Yeah. But yeah, as Sat is saying right now, Nido is gonna have the advantage there with the tempered.
That does significantly speed up the boss clearing of Link to the Past by quite a margin.
Yeah. Just think of Ganon, for example.
Yes, instead of having to do spins, you just poke him. It's so much easier.
Yeah. And then when you get to third phase, it is even less spins.
So Lenafis is taking a save, which means leads me to believe he's probably going to go to the spiky room of death to go check to see what's over there.
Nice sign spark there. There's one thing I want to understand here with the spikes. Why don't they work when there is no electricity?
Technology? I have no idea.
Well, there was nothing there, so he just reset.
Yep.
Okay, then let's see. What have they missed in this location? With these locations. A nice science park there. Well, don't know the exact name for what that trick is.
Speed booster ball? I don't know. It's not a muck ball because that's a real speed ball. So, boost ball?
That sounds like some type of child game, the child toy, rather.
A boost ball? That's. I mean, there's Super Monkey Ball. That was an annoying game as.
It was a cool game though.
I don't know. We're gonna get our first check of Billy Mays. This is gonna be great. Oh my gosh, yes. So now, confirming all 4 of the swords are in Super Metroid because the 4th one is in Red.
And at the same time, over on Nito's side, 2 more heart pieces next to each other.
What is this game? What is going on here today?
I have lost the plot a long time ago.
This game in particular just hates our runners for some reason.
Yeah.
Missiles in the Sky was indeed missiles in the sky.
Makes sense. And you hate when you have to do bomb jumping with power bombs.
Yes. I love Spring Ball. That's my favorite thing to have. It's so underrated.
I agree. Okay,
Shout out to
Mother
Brain
Brain is
for
Gravity
subscribing.
Suit.
Oh, we got Gravity and Old Mother Brain. Nice. Prayedkin, thank you for your subscription with Twitch Prime. We love having the support that keeps us going.
Yeah, make sure you show that type of support to our runners as well.
And now we're going to take a look at Shaft Supers. Up, up we go to get another piece of art.
Too many
So all these
pieces
one-off
of art.
checks are getting kind of depressing.
I don't know. I think I love them a bit. Yeah, you're probably right. So supers over there, and we are gonna get up to the speed boost location. I missed what. Don't know if you checked what that was
I
earlier.
don't believe he has. Nope.
Nope.
So wrecked ship is, except for the sword, not proven out to be all that much in here.
Yeah. Lenos is about to learn that Brexit isn't what it turned out to be.
And in the ocean is a shield. And at this point, a fire shield is kind of unnecessary because we already.
Yeah. So with that, I hope that Leno is gonna go ahead and navigate his way to that gravity suit. Nido probably gonna head over to wreck ship. Or not. Oh, he is okay. Just wanted to charge up his speed. Yeah, a truly high five moment there. Although they have been together a lot this seed already. Okay, we are gonna get a little cool trick here where if you jump on the very first frame, you disable your gravity suit, you will get a significant boost to the jump and be able to cross that gap. But yeah, we're gonna get the boot check here from Leno. And it is a hot container.
More health. Yay.
Just look at, now that we are seeing both the games, just look at our health.
Yeah, we got a lot of health now. We got blue mail, tempered sword, or gold sword, depending on where we're at.
Yeah.
12 hearts. I mean, you're not dying, probably.
With a discreet probably. But time for one of my favorite checks. Bad cake. Oh, come on.
He cursed us with carrying more arrows. They pulled the Link's Awakening switch on us.
Yeah.
It may be worse than Zora, but at least it's cheaper.
Yeah. So what does Leno have left here?
I don't know where he's going.
Please don't tell me he have isolated the catfish and he's going there now.
I don't believe we've seen him go up there. He would have no reason to come up here yet.
I guess. Oh, and we have an invade phase.
I mean, it sucks. So what happens if you hit Fantoon with the super missile before it kills him? It does what, double or triple damage. I think it's double, but it also really, really makes him angry. So he sits up there for about 30 seconds, spewing an enormous amount of fire, and you can't hurt him. So
Yeah.
big shout out to Ragnar907. Thank you for the subscription for Twitch Prime. We appreciate the assistance. It keeps us going, keeps the lights on over at Speed Gaming.
Yep. Well, there is Fantoon down for Nito as well.
And another Twitch Prime sub from Garrison. I don't know. I'm really terrible at reading names. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I apologize, but thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. So now we can do. I mean, right now I know Lenifis is probably going to go kill Moth.
Yeah.
There's no other reason to be over here.
I think there's one item left.
I do believe Mothula does have an item, yes.
Nice, interesting bonk there from Leno. How did that happen?
These games, they're weird.
All right, I am questioning over 20-year-old game. I shouldn't.
What are you talking about? It's almost a 30-year-old game now, man.
That's true.
Midriffy's going to have a much easier time checking these areas because he has gravity.
Yeah, he can just decide to go to Meridia after this, if he wanted to.
And I mean, Meridia is a good play. There's a lot of items down there. We don't have, speed or ice. Oh my gosh, we don't have high jump. But we do have ice, so I don't think that. Can you clip into or not Fantoon? What's his name? Shacktool with just ice.
I don't think you can. I don't know. I'm very bad at you need grapple to be able to get rid of the block in the roof.
Okay, Tracker's saying that you can do it with an ice clip, but it's not unlocked.
Okay, cool.
But Meridia seems like it'd be a pretty good play because there's a lot of items there, and you can't really do much else in Link to the Past right now, unless Mothula has.
Yeah, but when it comes to Meridia, that's only the really sick we can't do at this point.
I mean, there is a boss there we need to kill, so.
And yeah, we're probably gonna find our hookshot or mirror, depending on what the seed has decided to. I'm gonna linear this over there.
Indeed, there is a very large amount of checks in East Death Mountain that we have not seen yet.
I wouldn't be too surprised if after this, Leno just decides to basically go down to where Link's house, go into a dark world there, and then swim and go through the portal to Meridia.
Mothula having a big fat 20, so Skull Woods is a complete bust. And we do have butter on the Nidoриfic.
Yeah. At least Nito decided to check before leaving.
No, Leno's gonna go hop back into the criteria entrance and probably drop down to lower Bryn. He's gonna go get his gravity suit now.
Finally, am I right?
I mean, he has no idea of it being there, but this is finally a good chance to go back in there after he checks Shaft's suit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been such a linear seed. It's basically like get the item here, go there, do this, go there. It's really not giving our runners very much freedom to do their own.
Yeah. So which way is Neo gonna take to get back down to get down to Meridia?
I don't actually know which way is the fastest way, to be honest.
It is a good question. You would have to route weirdly if you come from the back. But at the same time, you have to do the save and quit stuff on the other way.
Yeah, I don't know which way is faster, to be honest. I think that it's probably going to be. I think he's going to head down to the Norfair elevator and just go through the portal there, or go
Yeah.
break the tube of glass with the power problem.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because nobody wants to go down the Forgotten Highway.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I didn't even know about till recently because I didn't know what it was. Idorific checking out the Alpha Power Bomb room to get his items there. It looked like he was going to go to the room above it as well to continue on to the left of the red.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna head to Meridia. It's just gonna get there this way.
It's interesting how many times our runners have converged on the same location in this run.
Yeah. Oh, you don't often see people getting stuck in the roof here.
They're hungry today.
They're real snippy snappers.
Samus Eater dropped her into a Samus Eater. That's just not very nice at all.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to get a grapple or an X-ray check. Sorry, X-ray check.
Yeah. Making a bridge. Oh,
that stinks.
He's trying to spawn it again.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna go get to this spare one.
Just as the one comes back.
Well, we are on Meridian on the other side, though.
Yeah, Main Street Missiles was just a heart container, and Bombs is in the super location in the main street. The crab, I believe that's Crab Supers, I believe is the name.
I think so.
So picking up Morph Ball bombs, while not necessary, is a can fly mechanic. It lets you fly, and it also eliminates the possibility of getting soft locked by running out of power.
Yeah, which have had happened to me before.
Oh yeah, that's part of the learning process.
Yeah, you want to know where I got soft locked?
Sure.
Spacer.
Yeah, I bet been there. I got soft locked in the green Brinstar speed booster room that has the super missiles in it. Early super.
Yeah, right.
I fell down and I was like, well, how do I get out of here?
You don't.
Yeah, you reset. So once again, our runners meeting up, high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
Mama Turtle actually providing absolutely nothing today.
Unfortunately, it is oftentimes I find ice rod there. Perfect setup there by Lenopis.
Oh, I love seeing shine sparks like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's our charge beam. So now we have our microwave.
Yeah, we have the full package now, don't we?
Yeah. Charge wave, ice, phase, or plasma. We are Quispy.
Bingo! Yeah, that is go mode for Super Metroid.
Yep, we don't need ammo anymore, so let's just go kill stuff. We would need... Do we not need Space Jump to get down to Ridley?
No, because we can technically use the turning off gravity suits for that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it is not logical non-go mode, but it is a go mode in itself.
I usually say that logic is merely a suggestion for these guys.
Yeah, you just look at runners like Andy.
Yeah, what is logic? Why is it even here?
Still thinking back to the Games Done Quick co-op / race.
And here we go. Microwave beam is going to be happening on Botwoon, and here we go. Microwave. Very
Perfect.
simple.
Yeah, he got the DLC today with the X-ray, so why not?
And then I headed directly for Dragon.
Yeah.
Who is most likely also going to get microwaved. Meanwhile, Nitorific is going, never mind. He's going to check the aqueduct first, and then he's going to go down. It looks like he's going to check the sand pit.
Yep. So he's gonna go ahead and save here so that he doesn't have to go all the way around to get to the other sand pit.
Unless those sand pits have valuable items in them, which is possible.
That would be unfortunate because you have to go around the whole place then.
Now, as you see Lenofis on the right side, he is crouched down for the microwave. He knows that when he stands up, the boss is dead. And just like that, Dragon is gone.
always has a problem with that boss, so I really need to practice it.
So apparently that sandpit didn't have anything. I was paying attention to the right side and not the left. Oh, Dragon's got the mirror. Oh man, that opens Hera. That opens East Death Mountain. I mean, holy cow, that just blew that wide.
Yeah.
We're finally going to get to see, Paradox Cave and all the things that we haven't seen yet because we still don't have Titan's Mitts, which we have to have to clear Turtle Rock.
I know, right? We still don't know where the ice rod is. So in this one, this one is probably the go mode item.
Yeah, we need to beat the game. We currently need hookshot and Titan's Mitts, and maybe a medallion.
Maybe.
Oh, and an ice rod, which could be anywhere except for Trinex.
Yeah.
So I'll take your bet, and I'm saying that ice rod's probably going to be the go mode item.
It does feel like it at this point.
Now Lenifis is going to make the same checks that Nidoריfics just did, and Nidoריfics is going to do the same things that Lenifis just did. This has really just been a back and forth between the two of them the entire time. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like Nidoריfics trying to do a Shine Spark stick killer.
Okay, so red male is in the right right sandpit.
Is it worth getting?
Don't know.
It looks like Lenifis is heading over to check Shack Tool. I understand how these little things have to be a little bit higher in the air to be able to jump up and get your head stuck through the ceiling.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much.
You can have to rely on the other then.
I would have thought that one would have done it right there.
Far so too.
It's just not doing it.
He's just not letting him.
The game's like, nope, sorry, denied.
Not today.
Thank you,
Too
come
high
again. There we go. And everybody say hi to our friendly neighborhood Shack Tool. All he wants to do is dig and not get murdered by ruthless bounty hunters.
Well,
Now I swear, if Shack Tool's got value, I'm done. I'm quitting.
am I gonna get that in black and white?
I don't sign contracts very easily, no.
Oh, okay then.
Shack Tool survives for the moment.
Yep.
Doesn't mean he won't get murdered on the way out. It's a tough call.
Maybe. And nothing in the left sandpit either.
And there goes Shack Tool.
So off to Hera in East Death Mountain then.
That would be the only thing I would do next is get out and go do those immediately, because that's a lot of check.
Unless you want to gamble the Swamp Palace.
I would do the Death Mountain checks first.
Yeah, I'm just giving suggestions. They could also get to my area and take that one.
They could.
We have a bit of a sync here yet again. I had it for a moment at least.
These two guys just keep meeting up over and over again.
Yeah. I ship it. Oh my god.
There's drugs in the plasma room.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that behind right now, Nito. I like the bomb jump.
As foolish as this seat has been, why not have a little bit of fun, right?
Yeah. Instead of trying to do science box here, this seems to be a little bit irritating for Nate. But they got it.
He's really good at those short sparks. I'm gonna give him credit for that.
Yeah, this is well earned. Oh, and it looks like we are gonna go to Meridia. Or to Meyer, I mean. Or maybe not.
I have no idea where he's going.
He's taking an interesting route down. Have we not checked the left sandpit yet?
This left sandpit was, I believe, just a heart piece and an energy tank.
Yeah. He didn't check the right then. But it's going to left sandpit, so... But that just puts so that Nito is gonna get out first.
Now they take the elevator down to Norfair and then bounce out into Death Mountain, and they got a whole bunch of stuff to do right.
Yeah. There's a lot of things they can do there.
Oh yes. They can do the entirety of Eastern Death Mountain. They can do Hera. They can do the Ether Tablet. Everything. This is basically going to be one giant clear of the entire mountain. I'm willing to bet we find Titan's Mitts up here as well.
Well, I'm on to my second Pringles tube.
Snacks are a good thing to have.
Yeah. I also have a 10-pack of Chocadero cans by me as well. Have you heard about that soda brand?
I have not. Does not sound familiar to me.
Wouldn't be surprised. You would only find them in Sweden.
Well, yeah, that helps because I've never been there. Not yet, anyway. We actually have a pretty good divergence right now. Looks like Lenaface is heading down to lower north.
Yeah. Wants to clean out the Metroid.
Makes you wonder when he's done with Redley and all of them. Is he going to come back out and go out to the portal and Mire, or is he going to stay down here?
So here we go. Here we got the funny flying up through the air trick.
Gravity jumps are so cool. They look so awesome. It's so weird how that works.
Oh, we got knocked down by the head.
Those guys are
You know-
jerks.
He doesn't actually have too much health, so you have to be a little bit careful.
And Nidorific blew through Tower of Hera. I didn't even. Did he do a Hera pot, or did he just climb the thing naturally? I didn't even know.
I don't know. I have been watching Leno.
Oh, he doesn't have a hookshot. He can't Hera pot. Never mind.
Oh, right. Well,
It's
that
2.5 hours in. I'm used to having a hookshot by now.
yeah. Well, that is at least a fourth crystal for Nito.
Hera having nothing, just like the rest of the dungeons we've been doing.
Yeah.
But here we go. We got East Death Mountain. This is going to be some nice stuff. There's got to be some nice checks over here.
Yeah. Okay, I quite like here what I see from Leno going this way. That makes that it could potentially skip going to Triso. Oh well, he's not saving, so well he's gonna have to do golden Triso now.
You've got Charge Beam, you've got Plasma Beam. It's going to be a nice quick fight.
Yeah, stand on the perfect pixel as well.
Golden Chorizo has a real issue with you standing on his foot.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get our first look at Mire. We're going to see what the Mire medallion is. And then we can do a Mire shed, and we can do checkerboard while we're here. And the
Well-
Mire medallion is Quake.
I consider that good news.
The Quack medallion, the one we don't have yet.
Yeah, then we don't have to think about it.
Yeah, that's good. We don't really want to go into Mire. Cape?
Oh.
Ooh. There's power.
Yeah, that would only be Spike Room. And Nito, what? Do we know if Nito really likes to push buttons?
I don't know. He dropped, what, a couple extra bombs there. The Mire Shed's just got more Super Metroid explosives, so nothing really impressive there.
Yeah. Okay, what are we gonna have on the floating island?
I believe it was just money.
Okay, cool.
So he's probably going to go check Spike Cave right now, with where he's headed.
I would assume so. Okay, I just was over what Lena was doing.
I believe he's already checked the tablet, and it was just $20. This could be mitts. This could be huge. It's probably not, but it could be.
Yeah.
Well. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Would have been even more entertaining if it was the Sankart.
Yeah, that would have been entertaining. And it's back to Bombhavers.
Worst room in the game. It is called worst room in the game for a reason.
Yep. Okay, wonder what's gonna be on Mickey Mouse today.
Oh, he almost had it.
Oh. Well, it's time to check what the mushroom gives us. Is it gonna be 2 out of 2 on the fetch quests, or is it gonna be 1 of 3?
Oh, if it's another set of gloves, this could be awesome.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
And just supers in the Mickey Mouse room.
Where is Neaterific going now?
Good question.
Well, that's not good, Leno. Don't fall into that. That's going to kill you.
Yeah, it might sting a bit.
Her suit can survive the dead of space, but can't survive a little bit of acid. Like, come on. Come on.
I think they need to reevaluate what X have on the armor. I feel like acid should come before the space.
Fun fact, Neaterific is going to go kill Mothula. Before the randomizer, if you had hit Mothula with the butter sword, it would not do any damage to him. Because he is coded to not take damage from spike level damage, and the gold sword does spike level damage.
Ah.
So for Mothula and Mothula alone, the gold sword does tempered damage to him.
Cool. You want to learn a little bit of other trivia that I know about Link to the Past?
Sure.
Link to the Past, the Dark World could have looked very different at first, or at least have a different name. And that was that. Ever wondered why it was called A Link to the Past?
I did not know. I was 6 years old when I first.
Yeah, the reason for that was at first Dark World was gonna be future.
Oh, so kind of like a Link Seasons and Ages then.
Yeah, kinda. They later on used that idea for Ocarina of Time instead.
Very nice. I like that. It's a good plan. And while we've been talking, Neaterific took down Mothula for his trash.
Yep.
And Lenofist is putting the spanking on Ridley. I'm gonna say we can just call the Dark World low rule. It's high rule and low rule, right? It's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
With Ridley having a big fat nothing.
A big fat of nothing. I didn't know the currency in Metroid was called that.
I mean, she basically does leave the planet with a whole lot of nothing.
That is true though.
We're gonna get a graveyard ledge check for the first time.
Actually, quite a nice idea because you can also do Kingstone while you are here.
It's a very good idea. To bypass the necessity for Titan's mitts.
Yeah. Here's a missile pack in Graveyard Ledge.
Stargazer, give it time. I'm sure it'll happen soon.
Yeah, eventually. Okay, King's Comb.
Oh, I
Okay.
lost the bet.
Me too.
Well, no, your bet could still be. You said you bet that hookshot's gonna be the go mode, so I said ice rod, and you were right.
Did I? Apparently.
Did you already forget what you said? No, that's not an ice rod. That's what I said. That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure I said I thought Ice Rod was gonna be Go mode, but apparently I'm gonna have to change it and say Titans is gonna be Go mode.
At this rate, yeah, it's gonna have to be. Well, Laura Norfair has been just as barren as half of this game has been so far.
He has been as barren as the wasteland in Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm. Franker Z Room has a missile. We'll see.
Yeah.
It looks like Nidorific's. Never mind. He's gonna go make the K45 and Bombos tablet plays, and he might take a dip into Swamp. To answer a question in chat, yes, Techno Magus pedestal is a missile pack, so it's. There's Titan's Mitts. Titan's Mitts in K45.
I'm just losing hard today for the predictions.
Puts us one step closer to go mode.
Yeah. We basically need hookshot at this point for go mode for Lenopolis after he had went over and gotten that Titan Smith.
Hookshot and potentially Quake Medallion.
That is a possibility as well, yeah.
Mitts were in Cave 45. Or Cave south of Grove, whatever you want to call it.
I mix between them depending on where I am. But it looks like we're gonna get the Super Bunny check now.
And Leno got the Butter Sword, so now both of our swords are maxed.
Yeah.
Nidorific can do Super Bunny, he can check the medallion requirements for Turtle Rock, and he can get the first chest in Hookshot Cave. Which could be the Alveoli, no. Hookshot, or the pedestal, is a missile.
Yeah, that was an early check because of how early the homework was.
Not only that, because Swamp Palace is a hookshot or required dungeon, and you kind of need hookshot to do that, and it's a pendant, so can't have.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't hover that gap.
Yep, and you can fake flipper that dungeon. But imagine if you could.
I would say you can't get past the mirror either, but there's probably a way.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. And here we go. What is Turtle Rock? It is ether, so we can get inside and we can full clear.
Fully possible that hookshot is in here then.
Yes, to answer question chat, Sheep's Head 18, we do need hookshot because Technically, logically speaking, the chest after Moldorm 2 is the only way to get to it is with the hookshot. Now, if you can hover, you don't need the hookshot, but that's a hard thing to do. Not a lot of people can do it.
I do also like the trick that has emerged with the bonk strat.
Yeah, that's entertaining.
Oh, that's even rarer than the hovers.
Oh, yes. Aussie 101 tries to do it every week he's on Restream.
Yeah.
He's a character, for sure.
Yep. A good one as well.
Well, here we go. Super Bunny's got a piece of heart and supers. So it's looking more and more likely that Turtle Rock's probably going to have our hook.
Yeah, definitely looking like that at this point.
I mean, it also could be an ice palace, which we have not explored yet.
Yeah, but based on odds again, which we don't talk about.
I know most of these guys are probably just trying to go mode ice palace, which I don't blame them because ice palace kind of sucks.
Yeah. Ice Palace, the most go-modable dungeon in Link to Past.
Especially if you know the ice palace bomb jump, which is probably one of the first things you should learn how to do as a speedrunner. That makes the dungeon so much easier.
I still need to learn the one where you would use the hookshot to get to the hammer side.
Yeah, that one's a little bit harder. The first one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And as Chad points out, Nito is remembering to take the long route because he does not have the hookshot, so he cannot skip it.
A little lucky
what
pause
the
buffer
pause
there.
was for. I don't know what that was for.
It was for luck. Don't worry about it.
So now we have a couple keys, a big key. So now we can continue further into the dungeon. I don't. What's he? Well, that was interesting.
I didn't. I blanked out. What happened?
He was just standing in a spot, pushing against the wall, trying to figure out what he was gonna do. I don't know what happened there.
Well, we are 2.5 hours into the seed.
Yes, and we've only got 2 dungeons left, and no more Super Metroid boss. Well, I guess Lenifest doesn't have any Super Metroid bosses left, but Neaterific.
Yeah. It might be a tech problem why that happened. We don't know.
It is possible. It just looked funny. He took a single fire rod shot at the Hoku Boku to just take it out in one go, which is so much nicer than trying to kill it with your sword.
Yep.
And there's our other green rupee.
Cool. Want to hear another trivia?
I always love learning things.
Yeah, so there was a concept art in Hyrule Historia which showed Zelda in a skimpy armor, which means that we could have seen Sheik in Link to the Past.
Sheik was definitely an awesome character.
Yeah, and if they had a future premise, that we probably would have seen Sheik in Link to the Past.
Maybe they decided to do that for a later game where they could better make it a better quality.
I assume so.
Here we go with Mimic Cave. Could Mimic Cave have our hookshot?
Yes, but no.
How well you know.
I feel like that would be getting way too easy.
I mean, technically, it could be in Ganon's Tower.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's progression items in Ganon's Tower. I think they
Yeah.
made it so that wouldn't happen. So I could be lying.
Oh, I'm gonna respond to a comment here in the chat. You don't know how. You don't know not lot guy Mac guy. There's another thing that they scrapped that they moved to another game. Not Ocarina of Time though. That one was Link's Awakening. They were gonna have that giant egg at the top of the mountain first.
Oh, gotta love the windfish. It
Yeah.
looks like a whale. All the way to Laser Bridge. Nothing, nothing. More, nothing. And the last one's gonna be a key, because it has to.
Yeah.
To answer a question in chat, Sheep's Head 18. Yes, sometimes the key layout logically requires you to have the hookshot. However, you can mitigate those with bomb jump.
Yeah. It depends though. Couldn't it also be the key logic?
Yeah, the key logic. I don't fully know the logic. I'm not 100% on it because I don't play this game as often as I used to. But I know that there are times where if you find keys in the right places, you don't need hookshot, and other times you do. I don't fully understand how it works.
Yeah.
And down goes Trinex.
And we're going deeper into the rabbit hole.
There's only one place left to go. Ice Palace.
Yeah. Or if you really want to gamble, Swamp.
Which is what Leatherface looks to be doing.
Cool. Cool idea. I approve this.
He's gonna go check the bomb bus tablet first, which we haven't seen yet.
We have.
Yes, we have. You're right. Hookshot could also be on the Smith sequence as well.
Yeah, I haven't even considered that one yet.
And Nito's gonna dip down to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, I really liked it from Lino.
It's a very interesting play, knowing that if the hookshot is here, that's a big brain play because it is a pendant. and you can't
Yeah.
complete the dungeon without the hookshot.
Yeah, at the same time, though, the reason why he's going in here right now is because he hasn't done K45. This is right now in his mind the only place he can go to.
Well, he did get a free bottle of blue goo, which is always nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Looks like Nino's gonna head down and take out the big angry bird.
Yeah.
So what we got next in the swamp? Is it something useful? It's the spring ball, which at this point doesn't really help.
Yeah, at this point, there isn't any use that Leno could put it against.
Leno's gonna go check left side. If it's here, that could be huge. Woo! Answer a question in chat. Right now, our runners are looking for the hookshot. Is the only item left to finish this game.
Well, if this would have been hard logic.
What else are we missing? Am I missing something?
Technically, space jump to get to
Oh
Liddy.
yeah. That's well, no. Technically, you could use the flute to get to Riddle. No, I guess you're right. You're right. Never mind. You're right. I'm wrong.
I'm gonna imagine that the hookshot is still required because to get across the gap by Moldon 2.
I stand corrected. Iris, our tracker, saying that because of the locations of items, that space jump was not required this time.
Ah, okay. Cool.
And yes,
I mean,
if any of the racers we have running this seed today can hover, they will not be looking for hookshot.
Yeah. Well, nothing on the right side of the left side. Swamp.
Got one check left before he has to leave swamp. Is the hookshot in its vanilla location?
Wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wouldn't support it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, not with the way this seed's been treating our runners. No.
So off the ice then.
It's the only place left to go. Truthfully, he has to go. Leno has to go get his mitts out of K45.
Well, he's not going there yet.
I don't actually know where he is going.
He's going back to Metroid.
Gonna go kill Mother Brain, maybe?
Wouldn't give him anything though, really.
Yeah, I don't know what the play behind that would be.
But at the same time, Nito did a really good fight against Ridley.
Yeah, the big angry bird is pretty vulnerable to super missiles.
I would imagine anybody be that, to be honest.
That's fair. I honestly have no idea where Lenopus is going.
Don't tell me he is starting. He's starting to. I forgot where he had been. Or is he? Is he gonna? Is he going to the X-ray actually?
Didn't somebody already go there?
Nito tried to, but missed. He wasn't able to build the bridge.
Right. So yeah, if this is where hookshot is, I mean, oh my goodness.
They were looking at grapple or space beam in space jump in Ice Palace.
Oh, that firefly just ruined it.
Oh god. But the cool thing with this would be that it would put ice. If this is the play, this would put Ice Palace in go mode.
Speaking of the devil, Aussie 101 in chat saying that he doesn't think that the ice or the IBJ is this putting this in logic. I'm pretty sure it does. We were just talking about you, Aussie.
Nope.
Big fat nothing. Jeez. It's got to be an ice palace at this point. It's the only place left to go.
Yeah. Well, that and Smith Chain.
Oh yeah, it could be the purple chest or Ganon's tower at this point, depending on the key layout of Ice Palace.
Or we just have a boring GT hooks.
Leno pausing and take a look at his map and be like, okay, what did I miss?
It's a place which has two numbers.
Oh my. So is it. Where are we going to go first when we get out of here? Are we going to go do the Smith Chain? Or are we going to go do Ice Palace?
With the repetition that Ice Pass has, I would assume Nito might be doing Smith Chain.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly last location Ice Palace because I hate that place.
Yeah. Well, it is gonna be Smith Chain.
Smith Chain, Hammer Pegs, then Ice Palace. If it's not,
Yeah.
answer a question in chat. Schultz42. Yes, Hobo was checked. He did not have much of anything. The coolest looking thing in the game, well, one of the coolest looking things, is the hammer dash. Item dashes, only doable with a sword. It looks so cool.
Yep.
Just $20 in the hammer pegs. Now Jeremiah's going to be taken home. What is he going to give us today? Is it going to be the fabled hookshot that his Smith brother has been working on for the entire 2.5 hours? 3 hours.
About 3 hours, yeah.
It's a hookshot. Just the wrong game.
What a giant tease.
Way to go. Wow. That is just the ultimate slap in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the silvers. That's good.
Okay. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I won't complain about silvers. Silvers are nice.
So what has Nito not done in Super Metroid?
Shack Tool.
Do you value Shack Tool over Ice Palace at this point?
I wouldn't. Heck no. That's one check that's way off in the middle of nowhere. He's going to Meridia.
Yeah, he's going Shack Tool. He's just saving here to get quicker out. Yeah, Leno is really lost at this point.
Yeah, he's not remembering that he hasn't checked K45. Although he may have just remembered.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wait a second. I forgot something.
Nito's also gonna do X-Ray.
Well, we know that's not worth anything. I mean, he's looking for a hookshot and he got the wrong one. That's it's so funny.
that looks funny, yeah.
This game is just being mean today.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, would you look at the time? It is the 3-hour hype.
Yeah, we made it. We made it. I mean, luckily we don't have that much left to go. Oh, here we go, Leno. There you go. You finally got it. This is gonna. Oh man, rage flashes.
Come on, Bombos, Bombos.
He's like, oh crap. He's got to feel really behind now.
Yeah, absolutely. To answer your question in chat, if you're Andy, 2 hours. But you would imagine somewhere around between 2.5 hours up to 4, depending on the skill level.
Also depends on the difficulty of the seed. Even if the high skilled players, sometimes the seeds are just jerked.
Yeah.
This is a really hard thing to do with getting into Shack Tool this way without space jump, because the sand really messes you up, and you don't have high jump. You don't have any way of getting out of that stupid sand.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna try the gravity jump there for a moment.
I don't know if that works there.
I'm not sure myself, but finally Leno is actually went into Ice Palace while we have been talking.
Oh, he almost fell after that. That's a tough. That's a good bomb jump to learn. It's the first one I learned. It makes this routing of this dungeon so much easier, but sometimes you get hit by that fire bar right after you make the jump and you get knocked off, and that is incredibly frustrating.
Yeah. And I'm not getting any spins down into the stairs as well. Well, how considerate of Ice Palace to give us the big key.
Yeah, I mean, good place to put it. Oh, look, here's a key for a key.
Wonderful. But yeah, as Revolting also says here, tomorrow it's gonna be hype because of that hard logic blackout bingo. So make sure to check that.
I really look forward to that. Yeah. Sorry, I really jumped in there way too soon. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, because I live in Sweden, that is way too late for me to check that out.
Yeah, that's probably like what 4 or 5 in the morning for you.
I'm gonna double check.
It's 2100 for Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know. I don't know what that is for you guys over there. 7 hours.
That is 3 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay up that late either. For me, it's 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock for me is pretty late because I'm an old man. So. It looks like Lenifis got the bomb jump. There he goes. We finally made it across. Still don't have anything in Ice Palace. I don't know where else these things could be.
It seems like Nido has decided to just gonna go ahead and do the glitchy through the floor as well.
I don't know, logically speaking. There's a mirror shield. Oh my goodness.
God. Okay, we can probably expect at this point that hookshot is gonna be in DT.
It's gotta be. I mean, we are almost out of items. I haven't been paying attention to the item count in Ice Palace, so I don't know if it's here or not. But if it's here, then it's going to be one of the last locations to check.
I think because of the key logic there, I don't think we're gonna see it. I don't think we have seen Ice Tea Room, so that would be it, maybe.
I think we actually have seen Ice Tea Room.
Okay, I'm not paid too much attention. I've been just looking and shading for Nito here to get this trick so you can move on.
Because technically, if Ice Palace is hookshot required, then hookshot cannot be in Ganon's tower. That ice clip is so hard.
It is pretty brutal.
But the blink and you miss it, Cold Stare is going to die because Bolt Butter Sword just destroys those cotton candy.
Yeah, Michael Bay to take a run for his money here with all of those explosions.
yeah, he could. Okay, now where do you check?
Well, in Leno's case, Hollow Rock or Smith Chain. I wouldn't imagine him going to Smith Chain first because of he will have to climb the mountain again, but it looks like he's just gonna not do what I'm saying. That's probably why he's running and I'm sitting here commentating.
Yeah, I'd have quit already if I was running this, because, yeah, no.
Nito has soon to go because look at his health. He can't do this for too much longer.
He can't even have the ammo to Shine Spark, or not Shine Spark, Crystal Flash either.
Yeah.
At this point, I'd just say, I'm done with this, and if it is something, I've already lost.
Yeah. That is close.
Oh God! Come on, it's right there.
Yeah.
This is so painful.
It is. And I really like that reference we see in the chat.
Are you talking about the Castlevania skip? Because I'm not familiar.
Yeah. Oh God! Look how close he is.
At this point, I would kill the blob and come back because he's already done made me angry.
Yeah.
There he's. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I'd have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Lenophis is attempting a hover in Hookshot Cave.
Ooh.
He didn't get very far, but that's not an easy trick to do.
And somehow he was going left there instead of upwards.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I think the pit maybe was pulling him in. I got nothing.
Some sort of magnetic field, maybe.
So Nidorific is going to go back to Death Mountain. It's probably going to flute away and go to Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly where he's going.
Wait, have you already seen actually Smith Shane?
Yeah. I believe that Nitorific did it, and it was a whole bunch of nothing.
Then that means GT then for the hookshot.
But I believe, logically speaking, that Ice Palace was hookshot locked, was it not?
Well, you could have just gone to the boss.
It's gotta. You know what? It's gotta. I'm thinking it has to be in Ganon's Tower, unless they're missing some one-off locations in both games that I don't know.
Yeah.
Surger, I don't actually know if it can be in there.
And no, it can't be Misery Maya because it doesn't have Quack.
Yeah, we haven't found Quake Medallion either. Probably to not do Ice Palace at all, honestly. I don't know. There's been a lot of confusion in this race.
If what we understand with the logic, yes, Sugar, that could be the case.
As the saying goes, Rando's gonna rando.
Yeah.
These kind of seeds are entertaining because they're just like mind-boggling, like mind-blowing. I'm glad I don't get these kind of things happening to me because I would just quit.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna do something special today.
I'm not gonna forfeit.
That too. But I think we actually need two numbers for the GT big game. Because we need none for hookshot and one for hookshot that's Quake and one for the big key.
Oh my, that would be awful.
So yeah, if
you
you want to
imagine-
participate,
Imagine Quake being in Ganon's Tower and Hookshot being in Misery Mire. I mean,
yeah,
that's just a nightmare.
yeah. So basically, what's in here? Write your numbers in the chat. The first number is gonna be for the big key. The second number is gonna be for the hookshot. 1 to 22.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Like I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah. So what two numbers Oh, you're thinking about Semper.
19 and 22.
Okay, that sounds fair enough. I'm thinking 16 and 24.
Oh, good grief! It could be in the big chest.
That is not what I'm thinking about.
24, is that upstairs?
Yep, that is in the mini Helma's room.
Oh my goodness, that's just cruel.
It wouldn't surprise me at this point, to be fair.
Oh, this seed is crazy.
I don't know why Nito is doing this.
Probably just for the sake of doing it.
Well, he has already gone so far, so why not go full in?
Yeah, at this point, you might as well just oops all dungeon it.
Imagine if we would find both Hookshot and Quake in Mini Helma's room.
Oh, I mean, at this point, Rando is no longer becoming being nice to me. I'm just this is crazy. I love this stuff. This is so entertaining for our viewers. But our runners have got to be hating this right now. Both of them are going to be like, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. And yeah, actually here, because Nito doing this check which he doesn't need to, Leno has actually pulled ahead. He's gonna be the first one in GT.
He's going to GT, so here we go. Here's the guessing game.
Yeah. Remember your numbers. There we go. Nito has left the building. And he's playing a lucky tune.
Yeah, unfortunately, that flute doesn't work in that world.
Yep. Oh, Nito. Is Nito going to swamp?
There it is. There's the hook shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my. Hook shot is in Ganon's tower. What is this seat? That is just brutal. He's doing tile room just because he's like, nope.
He's basically doing a Bill O'Reilly here.
He's done getting trolled at this point.
It's almost like, fuck it, we do it live.
Hey, can't say that on this stream, man.
Sorry, I should have done the censored version.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all day. Yeah, that'll get us in trouble, man. Can't do that.
But I agree with one person here in the chat. So he's so tired right now. Leno is so tired of getting trolled that he trolled himself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at this time, yeah, just done. Just done. He's probably thinking nobody's not done yet, so I'm gonna keep going. And that sucks. He picked the wrong chest for.
Yeah.
Ah, there's the quick. Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh god.
This is the most brutal seed I've ever commentated, besides the one that was Moon Pearl unchecked.
I think this is the worst seed for me. And now MM is opened.
Yeah, we're not going there. These guys are
Yeah.
like, nope, I'm done. I am done.
So for this race, there were a total of, gonna see here. Five runners.
Poor guys. 5 people going through this ultimate misery.
Yeah. One thing I really like in these rooms that Lino is doing the blue boomerang sets.
Yeah, that's definitely a almost like a swag strat, but not swag strat. I don't know. It's cool.
I don't actually know the definition then. Oh, are we gonna get the number 22? Because he decided to do tile room.
I don't know. We might be able to get all the way down to 22. It could be in the ice armor, which is gonna be 22.
Yeah. If he opens the right order, that is.
Oh, there it is. That's what 19, 18.
Thinking
I have no idea.
17?
Yeah, Bob's chest and then 3 below. So yeah, you're probably right.
I think it's 17. Well, didn't have anyone who had the right on both. I did see someone who had the right the GT key number though. But yeah, it was extra hard today, and you would want to have right because then we would have to burn the witch.
This is not a VOD I will watch again.
I-
Once is enough.
Yeah, once is enough.
These seeds like this remind me why I don't play SMZ3.
It looks like Nido is finally going to GT because of that switch to the mirror.
Yeah, he's like, I got nothing. This is it. I have to do this.
Yeah,
Unless he's gonna go to the basement of Hera, which I'm really hoping not.
I think he would do that after you have done GT at that point. At least the first test, not the gauntlet.
Oh, dead rocks. Worst enemy in the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it is either. It's just, maybe they've forgotten at this point because it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, almost 3.5 hours.
All right, both of our runners are in Ganon's tower. Lenifis nearing the top. Nitorific just entering the. Unfortunately, Nito's going to the left first.
This would be the only logical one on the left side, though.
Oh, he's gonna get the keys and go right.
No.
Okay, I lied.
Oh dear. Yeah, upwards bomb jump. Beautiful.
Oh, and Troll Dorm 2 strikes again.
Trolldorm 1. Lenopis 0.
Chat, you guys forget we still have to kill Mother Brain. So it's definitely not going to be sub 330.
Yeah.
The blank stare. The blank stare at the chest. Just, oh my goodness. I can feel the seething. I know it. Oh my.
Nitorific.exe has stopped working.
Yeah, that's when I just press off and walk away. I can imagine the words coming out of his mouth right now. They're not allowed on this stream.
It may be good that we have the audio from Leno then.
It might be.
And anyway, the geometry wizard has been beaten, so it's time for bacon.
Yeah, he may have unplugged his controller or something. He may have just destroyed, like broken it over his knee.
I actually have some news here. Nito has officially forfeited from the race.
I kind of figured that he had. He's just like, nope. I don't blame him. I really don't. Maybe we can get him in here for an interview. Most likely not.
But yeah, this should be a free Ganon fight.
Yeah, except for the fact that he doesn't have silvers. He thought he did. But silverless Ganon with Butter Sword is just 12 spins. Pretty easy.
Oh yeah, he never did
the purple chest. And we're joined in Twitch chat by Nitorific. GG's to you, Nitorific. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. This seed was a bloody nightmare. And I'm not even British, and I'm using that terminology.
That definitely has some meaning to it. A little bit too quick with the spin there from Nano. Almost could have gone a triple. Yeah, and Ganon has been defeated.
Let's get our single G's in chat for Lenofis. He's taking down Ganon. Now it's just going to be a dangerous crossing of a 1-3 bridge. And then a save and quit and a soft reset or hard reset. Hard reset or reset? Or maybe I'm wrong.
He's gonna take the walk there.
Maybe he's taking some time to cool off after that horrific location of the hookshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lenofis is just like I'm done with this crap. Let's finish this. I'm going to be interested to see the collection item rate. I'm going to guess that the space jump and high jump boots were probably either in the top of Ganon's Tower or Mire or the back of Swamp. Because that was like the only locations we haven't seen yet.
And yeah, thanks to the ice beams, we are not gonna see the fancy bomb strats.
No, which means we're also going to be able to do probably an ice skip over the Zeblet Heights.
Probably.
Maybe a stand-up glitch or a baby skip. Well, we don't have high jump boots. Never mind. Not a baby skip.
So, gonna assume that space jump is in Maya then.
Either that. Did we check all the chests at the top of Ganon's Tower?
Yeah, on top we did. We have not seen the ice almost though.
Could be in Ice Armos, could be in Misery Mire, could be in the back of Swamp, because there's the 3 chests and a boss.
3 chests and a boss.
That was very nice
I think-
manipulation of the Metroids.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
We get the ominous music and all the things crumbling to dust.
Have the damage manipulation here as well.
Did he just Crystal Flash?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was beautiful.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool.
Okay, are we gonna see the skip here?
Probably. Yep.
Beautiful.
So, to answer your question in chat, the Crystal Flash is it's an ability in Super Metroid that consumes 10 power bombs, 10 super missiles, and 10 missiles, and will fully heal you back to full health and fully refill your reserve tanks. But you have to have less than 50 health, and it requires a specific key combination that I don't actually know to refill your health all the way back up to full. Well, almost all the full. If you have all of your energy tanks, it doesn't fill them all. It's actually sometimes logically required in hard mode hell run. Mother Brain's leaning forward. Nope, not yet.
Not quite yet. Soon.
There it is.
There we go.
Here comes the rainbow sherbet beam.
I remember the first time I did this, I got the game over because my health was too low.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only part of the game where you actually require to have a certain degree of energy tank. Yeah, he got the stand-up glitch. Part 1, I believe, right? Or is there 2 parts? There's 2 parts. You have to be standing up at a certain, or off the ground at a certain point, and off the ground at another.
Yeah. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I'm vague. Remember. All I do know that stand-up glitch lets you pump charged plasma beam shots into Mother Brain's head while the cutscene, quote unquote, is happening.
He's laying down some extra damage as well, so that the next phase will be a little bit quicker.
You can actually kill Mother Brain before or as she kills the baby, so they both die basically. Because you do not actually have to wait for your hyper beam to kill her.
Yeah.
It's gonna be close. It's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 shots with the hyper beam. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Beautiful setup.
I like in chat they're saying his Mother Brain's name Karen. Probably. Probably.
Might be. We don't know. I don't think we have had enough research about if that is factually true.
Revolving oscillate. It's kind of like a metronome. If you could hear it, it'd just be like a tick, 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 nice and fast. I'm gonna say animals will not be saved after today's stream. No.
I don't think so.
Animals are on their own today.
Yeah. Save the frames.
At this point, you just want to be done.
There has been too many of them, so let's reduce them by saving them.
And here we go. Lenofist is done. Let's get our GGs in chat. I'll get you the official time in just a moment, or maybe Angels has it.
Yes, the official SRL time is 3 hours 39 minutes and 44 seconds. That earns him a third placement in the race. The winner of today's race was Aussie 101 with an official SRL time of 2 hours 43 minutes and 36 seconds. And then we had Manical at second place with 3:18:39.
And we'll see if we can get Lenofist in here. For there he is right there. GG, Lenofist.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Croc Z. Reminder, always bet on your Crocomire.
Yeah, so how do you feel about this seed here?
Oh my god, who hurt this seed creator?
I don't know.
Who did this?
Like so much for being a normal logic, right?
Wow, no kidding. Like, the chain of events for this seed was garbage, and there was so much potential for breaking the logic. You get the speed booster right away at Link's house. It's like, okay, as soon as you get Norfair access, it's so easy, it's so tempting to just check out Bubble Mountain, check out Crocomire. Logic would say don't do that, so that's why I didn't do it. I followed logic pretty strictly for the most part for this seed. And then there was the early shovel that got the glove at the dig spot. And I think I died 3 times early game, twice in Mini Moldorm Cave. That was terrible. Let me see here. There was Lamp in Zelda's Dungeon. Fire Rod in Mini Moldorm. Was there progression in Eastern? I don't remember.
I don't believe so. There
Don't
was a
think
lot
so,
of
no.
there was a lot of nothing in this entire.
There was. And then I last location 3 items. I last location the Titan's Mitts. That's from the Dragon from getting Mirror, and I almost forgot about that entirely. Let me see here. What else?
You
did I
kind of
last
noticed you
location?
staring at your map. We're like, it's right there. It's right there.
Yep.
You're looking right at it.
Let's see here. Almost last location Gravity Suit. That led to the Mirror, subsequently the Titan's Mitts, and then the Seed by design. Last location the Hookshot. What was this absolute trash can of a seed?
I'm sorry. We're joined by Nito, I'm guessing.
Yes. Sorry.
Hello.
Hey, Nito.
What's up, buddy? You
Well,
want to share your thoughts with the rest of us on how this seed treated?
I would have checked Croc much earlier, but I thought I would be breaking the logic. But no, I had wave beaming. He was in logic.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I would have finished an hour and a half earlier if I had just went to GD. I'm
Yeah,
exaggerating, but you get the point.
it's been an adventure today. This seed was by far one of the worst ones I've ever been a part of. This is awful.
I think it's the first seed in 2019 I've had with hookshot in GT, and I've played a lot of seeds.
I've never seen it there ever, except for like
I've seen Bo be in GT before. I don't think I've seen Hookshot be in GT.
I've seen it like in regular Link to the Past where it's like 1-1 or 1-0 or 0-0, where anything could be in there. But today, man, as soon as you opened that chest and you just stood there staring at it, I was like, yeah, he's done. His controller is probably broken.
I'm strangely, quiet when I'm kind of annoyed and mad. I just stared at the screen. I said, "All right, I'm done," and I typed forfeit. My controller's still. It's not broken or anything. I was exasperated.
Oh, I don't blame you. We were exacerbated too for you.
I was just wondering, since Aussie finished so much ahead of everyone else like that, I thought it's a hover seed and hookshot is somewhere in Mire with Quake and GT, or I don't know. But now it was right there in first chest of Hopro.
Aussie, I'm thinking Aussie must have broke a lot of logic, because that's the only way I can think of him finishing an hour faster than me and 30 minutes ahead of a Maniacal who finished second.
Yeah. And Nito, we're not too far off. We have found Quake in GT.
Yeah, it was in GT.
I never did find Space Jump or High Jump, so I don't know where those are.
Nope.
Guessing
And
Swamp?
they had to either Swamp or Mire, because there's just the back end of the Swamp for me, and then Mire, which I never opened. The worst case scenario, and this was playing out in my head, just climb GT, get as far as Mini Moldorm, and Quake is in GT. You have to back out, go to Misery Mire, use your Quake to get in there for Pendant Mire and get your hookshot. That was the.
We were talking about that. We were like, I really hope that doesn't happen. That's
Is that
that's just bad content.
Because I've never ever had in hundreds of seed a required GT double dip, so I'm not sure if it's possible.
I have no idea. I don't know the logic well enough to be able to answer.
I have seen a double dip GT actually recently in the Link to Past Randomizer tournament. I think it was in Bonta's race where they got a book in GT and the boots were on Ether tablet with Big Key being on Torch.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts for the seed other than it's terrible and you never want to see it ever again?
Well, the way the seed was playing out, I obviously sequence broke Lower Norfair because you needed your Titan's Mitts from K45 to get to Lower Norfair logically. I obviously broke that. I was just thinking, okay, if I find Titan's Mitts down here, then I know spaceship is required. That's obviously out there somewhere that I haven't explored yet. Or if hookshot is down here, then that's great news. I can just go mode like 1 or 2 dungeons. Turns out I couldn't go mode any of them. I was diving swamp, green pendant swamp, hoping. I was full clearing ice palace, hoping. Ugh. Yeah, this is a seed. This is one I'll watch back.
We are not gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that again.
I'll just delete the VOD.
Yeah, once was enough for me.
Oh man.
But you did, Lenifus, you did sequence break early on and get the cane and the bow real early by doing that.
I did.
That fake up at the waterfall cave, and then shortly after, Nitorific picked up his flippers in the brewery. We were like, well, okay, never mind. It's not going to be as huge of an advantage as we thought it was going to be.
Right, and I was thinking, okay, Bow and Samaria. Bow obviously unlocks the rest of Eastern, which is still an item on Armos. I didn't want to chase that yet because it might just be more breadcrumbs down this out of logic trail. I wanted to try and stay in logic. I was just making checks, and then obviously with Hammer early got early Dark World access. It was like, okay, I can wrap in Pod and Eastern all in one fell swoop. I can turn in Pyramid Fairy and then wrap in Catfish, and I forgot to check Catfish. GG there. And it was just a disaster from there. Some of my routing I felt was pretty good, but my execution was obviously bad tonight. It was bad.
There was a lot of times that you two were in the same rooms or in the rooms next to each other. I mean, you guys high-fived each other like, I don't know, half a dozen times during this.
Nice. Yeah, definitely have to watch this one back.
You guys also have a sync moment in Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, going into the Warfare Reserve, you guys were both in the same spot at the same.
Oh wow, nice.
I'm happy I managed to sequence break Croc Escape for the first time. That's a first for me.
I tried doing that so much, but I figured, okay, I couldn't get the Indiana Jones super short. I couldn't get the Croc Escape super short. I wasn't going to try it too many times. If I got it, great, but otherwise I wasn't going to worry about it.
I got those. Silver lining in this horrible seed.
Yeah, you did really good with those, and you also had a little bit of difficulty with the Ice Clip the Shack tool.
Yeah, I was missing an item.
Yeah, that little slime wasn't helping you either.
The last time I ice clipped to Shack Tool with this, I don't know, ages ago, and I didn't even remember if high jump boots are required or not.
No, they're not.
So it was just.
But
it's harder without the guys.
It's a matter of subpixels. I mean, I froze him in the right spot 4 times, and I still missed it until that last attempt. That just took forever.
But you guys were standing there trying those. I mean, that was probably 5-6 minutes of trying for both of you. And it's like, man, this game really hates them.
I was just staring at IRC waiting for Maniacal to finish. I was like, where is the hook shot?
In the last
I love
look.
I love Maniacal's comments too. For this.
Yeah.
Seed. I think Maniacal had a little bit of a brain hemorrhage there, maybe. Maniacal, you okay?
But yeah, you guys in the chat wants to hear what the comment was.
Sure.
So basically, every other letter is caps, and it says normal mode is easier than hard mode.
Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on this seed. That sums it up pretty well.
All right, well, if you guys don't have any final thoughts, we can shut this one down. Both of you put on a really good show. I mean, this seed was horrific, and you guys fought for it as long as you could. And we appreciate both of you. I mean, I would have done the same thing, Nito, for sure. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
I find the spike sound strangely soothing.
Well, GG, Nito. Thanks for the race. Thanks you guys for commentating, and I think it was Iris who was tracking. GG. Thanks everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah.
Chad, I hope you appreciated this particular garbage can of a seed, this massive dumpster fire. I mean, you guys probably love this, but
Oh, they did. Of course they
Yeah,
did.
absolutely.
Chat loves the trolliest of seed.
there is no doubt in anybody's mind who won this race today, and that was Chad.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys sign us off. Thanks for having us. GG, everyone.
Thank you.
GG's. And with that, that concludes this week's or today's Normal Logic weekly race. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a Hard Logic Blackout Bingo combo randomizer race, and that I look forward to very much. And I am Semper Firedog, and my partner Angels here. Angels, oh my gosh. I've been talking to you for 4 hours, and I still can't get your name right. Angels can give the final farewell.
Yeah. Coming up at 10 p.m. it is the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race, and at 10:50 it's gonna be the Link to Past Randomizer tournament on Speed Gaming 1 between Frostbite and the US GP, which is Brewers Fan GP. So make sure to check that match out. That match is gonna be great. But yeah, this has been Angels. That was Semper Firedog, and we are signing out.
Have a good night, everyone.